In this lecture, we are going to discuss the difference between the Mealy and Murray machine and how we can convert a given Mealy machine to equivalent Murray machine. So, prerequisite for this lecture is the previous lecture where we have discussed the introduction to Mealy-Murray machine, the output function of Mealy-Murray machine and the examples of Mealy-Murray machine. Okay, so only then you will be able to understand the difference of Mealy and Murray machine. And also for the conversion process from Mealy to Murray machine, please watch or practice the Murray to Mealy machine conversion, because only then you will be able to understand the Mealy to Murray machine conversion. Okay, these topics are very much linked, so please go through the previous lecture, only then you can practice with these questions. Okay, so these two topics are very important from exam point of view. In exam you are going to get the question on the construction of Mealy or Murray machine, or directly with the conversion process of Mealy to Murray machine. Okay, so in exam you may have the table of Mealy machine and you have to draw the equivalent Murray table. So you can perform it easily by using this simple trick that we are going to cover in this lecture. So firstly, we are going to cover the difference between the Mealy and Murray machine. So in case of Mealy machine, as we have already covered, in case of Mealy machine, the output depends on the present state as well as the present input. So but in case of Murray machine, the output depends only on the present state. So here the output function maps present state and input symbol to another output symbol, but in case of Murray machine, the output is based on the present state only. So the output function here maps the present state to the present input symbol, to the output symbol, right? So these two are the basic difference that we have already covered in previous lectures. Next difference we have, it reacts faster than the, we can say that the Mealy machine is faster than the Murray machine, because we are getting the output before reaching to the next state. So generally it reacts in the same clock cycle. We are saying that the clock cycle is changed when we move to the, or we reach to the next state. So we are getting the output faster because we are the Mealy machine reacts in the same clock cycle, but comparatively Murray machines are slower as the output is changed on only after the one clock cycle. Next difference is, generally Mealy machines are having fewer number of states than the Murray machine, because in Mealy machine we can have multiple outputs corresponding to one state. Here we can have multiple output corresponding to one state, but this is not possible in case of Murray machine. In case of Murray machine, for two outputs for the machine we need to have two states, one for one output and one machine for another output. Only then you can have the transitions. Okay, so this is the reason for less number of states in Mealy machine and more number of states in Murray machine. Next we have, for the from the formal representation point of view, the output is placed on the transition, but here the output is placed on the states. Next we have, as we are saying that the output is changed before the next clock cycle, means with the same clock cycles new output is generated. So we can say that the Mealy machines are asynchronous generating the output, as only the state changes synchronous to the clock. So state change is synchronous, but the output generation is not synchronous in case of Mealy machine. But we can say that Murray machines are synchronous, because output and the states are both are changing on the new clock cycle, means after one clock cycle. So these three are the basic difference between the Mealy and the Murray machine. So you can compare Mealy and Murray machine. Also you can present any example for the difference in difference of Mealy and Murray machine in exam. Next we have conversion process of Millet to Murray machine. Okay, so this is somewhat tricky than the Murray machine, Murray to Millet machine conversion, because in Murray machine, if we are having the output, suppose we are having output A here, so we just need to mark the transitions for all incoming. We are just marking the transition on the transitions as output. Okay, so here this is the equivalent Millet machine. For this equivalent Murray machine, we just need to output that, write that output on the transition for the incoming to that state, means output of this state is written with all the transition incoming to this state. Okay, and we are getting the Millet machine. Okay, but in case of Millet to Murray conversion, we cannot follow the same approach, because in this Millet to Murray conversion, we need to track multiple things or multiple outputs corresponding to the one state. As Millet machine can have multiple output at one state, so we need to track all of those outputs. Okay, so for example, here Q0, for state Q0, we are having 2 incoming, and 1 incoming is giving you the output 0 and 1 incoming is giving you the output 1. So for Q0 we are generating 2 output, one is 0 and one is 1. Same way, considering the next state Q1, so we have to consider the incoming to this state. So Q1 is having 2 incoming, one is this and one is this, and from both incoming the output is same, only one symbol as 1. Okay, now considering the next state as Q2, so Q2 is having 2 incoming, one is this and one is this, and from both incoming Q2 comes out with output 0. So we are having only one output corresponding to the state 0. So this is clear from the Millet machine here, that for the corresponding Murray machine we need to have 2 states corresponding to Q0, because Q0 is generating 2 output in Millet machine. That purpose is solved with single state in Millet machine, but we cannot have the single state for 2 output in Murray machine. So for Murray machine we need to have 2 states corresponding to the Q0. Okay, so 2 states will be required here to represent the Q0, one for output 0 and one for output 1. So we will be having Q0 with output 0 and one Q0 with output 1 in equivalent Murray machine, right? But Q1 is having only one output, so Q1 can solve the purpose with one state only in the resulting Murray machine. Same way we can have one state corresponding to Q2, because Q2 is also having only one output. Okay, so this is the way to find out the number of states in the equivalent Murray machine. So here, just starting with the conversion process, just draw the we are drawing the transition diagram for the Murray machine directly. So from the state, as Q0 is having 2 output, so 2 states are required for the equivalent Murray machine. So Q0 for output 0 is this, and Q0 for output 1 is this, right? So as we are having 2 state corresponding to the initial state, so for the resulting Murray machine we can have any state as the initial state. We can also have Q0 with output 1 as initial state, or you can have this state as a initial state. So this is your wish, as you want, you can choose any of the initial state. So here we are representing this state as Q0 dash, and this is Q0. Okay, so you can use any other name also. Next we have, now we have to draw the state corresponding to Q1, as Q1 is having only one incoming output from both the transition. From this we are having only one output, same output. So Q1 can solve the purpose with one state only. Same way for Q2 we are going to have only one state for the resulting Murray machine, as Q1 is also having only one output from all the incoming transitions. Okay, so next we just need to complete the states and we just need to draw the transition. Remember one thing, if the state is divided into two states for Murray machine, then every transition of that state is going to have two equivalent transition in the Murray machine. Okay, for example, if we have this transition and this transition, means two outgoing from Q naught in case of Mealy machine, then the equivalent Murray machine, as we are having two state corresponding to Q naught, so we are going to have two transition for this transition, two transitions equivalent to this transition. Okay, for rest of the transition we are going to have single transition only, but as the state is divided into two states, so all the transition of this state will be having two moves, two transition in the equivalent Murray machine. Okay, so starting with the conversion process, we have to consider each and every transition of the Mealy machine, so that we should not miss any transition of Mealy machine to draw with the Murray machine. So starting with the Q1. So firstly we are going with the Q1, as Q1 is having a self loop of A, so corresponding to this transition we are simply having a self loop of A at Q1. Next, considering this transition, from Q1 we are moving to Q2 for input symbol B and the output is 0. Okay, so Q2 is having output 0, not 1. From both transition we are getting the output 0, so we just need to move from Q1 to Q2 for input symbol B, as Q2 is generating the output 0, right? So all of these transitions of Q1 are covered. Now coming to the state Q2, from Q2 we are having a self loop of A with output 0, so simply draw the self loop. Next, from Q2 we are moving to the state Q0 for input symbol B and the output is 1. Now we are moving from Q2 to Q0. Okay, so as we are moving from Q2 to Q0 and the output is 1, with output 1, so as now we are having two states of Q0 in the Murray machine, so from Q2 we need to move to that Q0 state that is producing the output as 1, because for input symbol B, Q2 is supposed to generate the output 1. So from Q2 we need to move to Q0 dash, where we are getting output 1 corresponding to the input symbol B. So we have covered the all the transitions of Q2 also. Now coming to the state Q0. So for every transition of Q2 we will be drawing two transitions in the Murray machine. So from Q0 for input symbol, B, let's consider this transition first. So for this we will be having two transitions in the Murray machine. For input symbol B we are moving to the state Q1 and the output is 1, so we need to move to the state Q1 with output 1, where we are having output 1. So as we are having only one state, so we are moving from both Q0 to Q1 for input symbol B to get the output 1 from Q1. Okay, so this transition is also complete. Now we are left with only one transition, that is self loop of A at Q0. So just draw these this transition to Murray machine. So from Q0 we are moving to Q0 as we are having a self loop with output 0. So Q0 with output 0 is this state, so we are having a self loop of A with where we are having 0 corresponding to the Q0. Okay, so we are having the self loop for Q0 to get the output 0, but now we also need to draw the transition from another Q0 to this Q0 to receive the output 0 for input symbol A. Okay, because we can also have input symbol A at Q0 with output 1. Okay, and Q0 is supposed to generate 0 output for A's for the transition of A. So we are moving to the Q0 with output 0 for this self loop. Okay, this is the way how we convert the transitions from one state to another state or how to convert the self loops in the Mealy machine and to the equivalent Murray machine. So this is the equivalent Murray machine for this given Mealy machine, right? So you can note down these this conversion machines. Next we have another example. So you can take the screenshot of this example. Next we have this question where we have to convert the Mealy machine to the Murray machine in our second example. So just starting with the example, here we have three symbols as input symbols. So first symbol is A, another symbol is B, and the third symbol is C. Okay, but we need not to check for the input symbol, we just need to track the output corresponding to the states. So for Q0, we are having only one incoming with output 0. So Q0 will be converted to one state only because we are having one output corresponding to Q0. Now checking for Q1, we are having three incomings and two incomings are having output as 0 and one is having output 1. So we are having two output symbols corresponding to the state Q1. So Q1 will be converted to two states, one for output 0 and one for output 1 in the resulting Murray machine. Okay, so starting with the conversion process, so Q0 is converted to simple one state because we are having only one output corresponding to the Q0. So here is the equivalent state of Q0 in the Murray machine. Next, now we need to draw two states corresponding to the Q1. So Q1 with output 0 and 1 we have Q1 with output 1. We can put a dash over here just to differentiate these two states. Next, now completing the transition from Q0, for this transition we are moving to the state Q1 and the output is 0. So as the output is 0, so from Q0 we need to move to the Q1 where the output is 1. So we have two Q1, one with output 0, one with output 1, but we need to move to the state where the output is 1. So from Q0 we are moving to this state for output 1. Next we have, now Q0's transitions are complete. Now coming to this transition, for input symbol C, from Q1 we are moving to the state Q0. So as Q1 is divided into two states, so from both state we have to move to the state, sorry, here this A must, for this A we need to move to the Q1 with output 0. So A's transition will go to this Q1 where we are getting the output 0. Next, considering this transition for C, so from Q1 we are moving to the Q0 with output 0. So as Q1 is divided into two Q1s, so from both state we will be moving to the Q0 for input symbol C. This for input symbol C, and also from this state for input symbol C. Okay, next this transition is complete, this C's transition is complete. Now coming to these self loops, so let's consider the self loop of A first. From Q1, for self loop of A we are getting the output 0. So if we are getting the output 0, so we will be having the self loop of A with Q1 where we are getting the 0. Okay, 0 as output. Now from another state, just make a transition for input symbol A to Q1 for output symbol 0. Next, converting this self loop of B. So B's self loop is getting the output 1. So self loop is here, and move from another state to this state for input symbol B, and thus conversion process is complete as we have considered and converted all the transition to equivalent transitions in the Murray machine. Remember one thing, for every transition if a state is divided into multiple states, then we have to draw the transitions multiple times. Means if the state is divided into two states like Q1 is here, for every transition of Q1 will be constructed two times in the equivalent Murray machine. Okay, so this is your this is your assignment question that you need to practice or solve by yourself for this conversion process. You need to convert this to equivalent Murray machine, and then you can discuss the solution in lectures and in doubt sessions. So bye for now.